Well, here's a deeply disturbing story that we are following here on the network. On the 14th of November, a young woman in Puducherry had acid flung on her face by a man who had been stalking her for days together. An earlier complaint by Vinodini to the Puducherry police officials went completely ignored. Because of police inaction, Vinodini could now spend the rest of her life without eyesight.
This is the horror story of Vinodini, whose life has been destroyed by a stalker. The 23-year-old B.Tech graduate from Puducherry was attacked by a youth who had been stalking her for days. After the 23-year-old spurned his advances, the stalker, Suresh, threw acid on her. Vinodini is now battling severe burns to her head, chest and stomach and has lost vision in both her eyes, although neither she nor her distraught parents know it yet.
Just 1 minute, please tonight. அப்போ யாரோ என் மூஞ்சில ஆசிட் ஊத்திட்டாங்க. எனக்கு என்ன பண்றதுன்னே தெரியல. மூவிலெல்லாம் காட்டுற மாதிரி ஃபுல்லா ஃபேஸ் எல்லா ஃபேஸ் மாஸ்க் மாதிரி கிழிச்சுட்டே வர மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல் இருந்தது. உடனே கத்திட்டு என்னால பேச முடியல, மூச்சு விட முடியல. I can nothing. அப்படியே விழுந்துட்டேன் கீழே. டேடி என்ன நினைச்சிட்டாங்க, யாரோ கத்தியில குத்திட்டாங்க போறேன்னு நினைச்சிட்டு என் மூச்சை இறுக்கமா கட்டி பிடிச்சிட்டாங்க. அதனால என் கண்ணு க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு. I can't open it till now. அப்புறம் என்னாச்சுன்னா அப்படியே ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் தூக்கிட்டு போனாங்க. காரைக்கால் GH ஹாஸ்பிட்டல். அங்க பார்க்க முடியாதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க.
No, she won't get her vision back because both the eyes are damaged.
How long will this process take and how big a task is this?
No, this process will take, to rehabilitate her, it will take at least 6 months to 1 year.
Vinodini was admitted to a private hospital in Karaikal in Puducherry after the acid attack and later shifted to Chennai, where she is under a close watch as doctors fear that she may catch infection. On the 14th of November, Vinodini and her father were on their way back to Chennai where she worked when her stalker Suresh poured acid on her, injuring her dad as well. Before she fell, the courageous girl spat out some acid on her attacker, injuring him but not as seriously as she herself was. Can the Puducherry police then be excused for their criminal negligence, especially after they completely ignored Vinodini's complaint about the stalker and his repeated threats?
मुझे ये सुनकर इतनी अफसोस होती है, मुझे इतना दुख होता है जब मैं ऐसा सुनती हूँ. ऐसी घटनाएं रोज हो रही हैं, इसलिए ये सब बर्दाश्त करना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है क्योंकि मैंने ये सब देखा है, सुना है, झेला है, सहा है, उस दर्द को महसूस किया है. जब किसी के ऊपर दोबारा तेजाब डाला जाता है तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है मुझसे एक बार फिर से हमला हुआ, मैं फिर से दोबारा जली, मैं उस दर्द को महसूस कर रही हूँ. बहुत तकलीफ भरा है. मुझे आश्चर्य है कि अभी तक सरकार जागी नहीं है, प्रशासन दुरुस्त नहीं है, लोगों में खौफ नहीं है शायद किसी चीज का, प्रशासन का, कानून का डर बिल्कुल हट गया है, सबक नहीं मिलता है उस तरह से. इसी वजह से ऐसी घटनाएं हो रही हैं रोज और हम सुन रहे हैं.
Vinodini's attacker has been arrested and charged under Section 307, but there is growing clamour for the strictest possible punishment for him.
देखिए, मेरा कहना इस पे ये कि लॉ ऑलरेडी बने हुए हैं, लेकिन उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना गवर्नमेंट का काम है. और कहीं ना कहीं गवर्नमेंट की इग्नोरेंस है जिसकी वजह से ये हो रहा है. मैं तो वो जिंदगी में रहने लायक ही नहीं होता, ना इधर का ना इधर का. तो इसके लिए गवर्नमेंट को स्पेशली कोई ना कोई रिलीफ देना चाहिए और रिहेबिलिटेट करना चाहिए. और मैं तो ये कहूँगी कि इनके ट्रीटमेंट का जो एक्सपेंसेस है वो गवर्नमेंट को बेयर करने चाहिए.
That even the people who have committed such crimes, they're going scot-free. They probably serve jail for a month or they pay a bail, 5,000 rupees, very paltry sums, and they're out on bail. I think you should have a very strong, stringent clause where you have a fast-track court and you say that such people should not be let on bail.
A confident girl who started from scratch was hoping her ordeals have come to an end. But now, having lost her vision because of a monster, she has to start all over again. With Shabir Ahmed and camera person Daniel, Priyambada in Chennai for Headlines Today.
And well, my colleague Shabir Ahmed is tracking all the developments in this case. He now joins us live from Puducherry. Shabir, good morning. This 23-year-old girl, of course, has been scarred for life. The coward who actually flung acid on her is now behind bars, but we are still to get any sort of convincing answer from Puducherry police on what they did after they received 2 complaints from this girl before the incident actually took place.
Well, precisely that is the question that is being raised by many people in Puducherry. In fact, I am now outside Karaikal SP's office to try and find out some answers from him as what kind of action was taken based on the complaints that were lodged. According to Vinodini, what she says is that when this man started harassing her, she had initially filed an oral complaint with the Puducherry police, and later on she had filed a written complaint. Both the complaints were ignored, and human rights activists and various others are questioning the fact that somebody tweeted against Finance Minister P. Chidambaram, and immediately his son lodged a complaint with Puducherry police, and the Puducherry police reacted swiftly on that particular complaint that was sent through an email, and they arrested that person. But in this case, after 2 complaints being registered with the police department, no action was taken.
Right.
Only after the incident, only after the horrific incident of an attack, acid attack, that person was arrested, and now he is being sent to judicial custody. So even now, the Puducherry government has not reacted on this particular issue. No medical assistance has been provided. No compensation has been given to this particular girl. So that is perhaps that incident has raised several questions in and around the state. People are questioning and demanding answers from the Puducherry government.